Hey, my name is Mary, and I think lots of people are having problems with choosing things and making the right choices because they think that the right choice is the one that other people would advise to them. So you ask for a overly high amount of advices from other people. You ask their opinion on your uh, actions or whatever, on your clothes and everything. And I think lots of people are really like fall into this trap of thinking that others know better, that others see it from the right side and you're the one like without any voice. But let me tell you a story which maybe will make you think about those things a bit differently. So we had a ball a couple weeks ago. It's a huge event with your class, so all of my classmates were participating as well. And the thing is, you have to buy a dress, and it should be like something really cool and really beautiful and good looking, because it's the kind of final ball you have. So you have to be looking absolutely best. And all of the girls in my class, they all like also participating, so they also needed to buy a dress. And we started to like I started to think about it like I don't know, a month ago, about the dress and everything. And I made myself promise that I would not ask any girl in my class or like any of my acquaintances about the dress, because I was afraid my choice would be affected by what do they say, or what would they, what will their dress look like. And that may sound a bit weird, like, Mary, you're kind of, exaggerating. It's not that bad. It's good to think about other people's options so you can choose yours. But I don't really think so. I think I was so afraid that my choice would be affected by what is considered as normal, like, because it's kind of common thing that you choose this princess dress. So it basically, the big skirt, it just looks really, I don't know, fancy and everything. And I don't really like those, to be honest. I'm like, I don't really have this passion for those big dresses, and nothing wrong with that. But I think lots of people have chosen those, and I was, but I was looking for like the right one for me, and I just promised that thing to myself that I would not ask anybody on how their dress looks like, because I was afraid it would affect my choice, basically. And you know what? It's not about being like crazy, and I didn't I was not in considering asking other people's advice on my dress, because I really wanted to be something mine, something which suits me. And I haven't asked my mom even when I was buying it. I was just like asking about the price. I was not asking about what do you think, should I buy or should I not. I think it's important to let your choices be yours and not let other people stand between you and your choice. And you know what, when I was ordering it, like, tapping this button, I was like a bit worried for a second that I would be looking a bit weird, because it's not the typical dress you people usually buy for such an event. It was like not like something extremely sexy, or I don't know, but it was something which is not really common. So I was a bit like afraid for a second, but I've ordered it because I felt it, because I thought it's the nice dress. I really liked it, and the price was good. And I was like, hell, it should be something about it. It's like this dress. It just felt special, and it's important, in my opinion, to not let the fear of being odd or feel fear of being a bit not like fear of not fitting stop you from making the choice that you are feeling like making. And I it's not about dress. It's not about dress at all. It's not about buying clothes. This story is about being true to yourself. Story is about choosing something you want, not something that would fit in and something that other people would actually like you choosing. You know, you can apply everywhere. You can apply on having a business major, or oh, no business, like choosing a major or whatever. You can like choose your interpretation, but I think it's important to stop yourself in those moments and ask, is advice from another person necessary right now? Because trust me, there's lots of moments that it is not necessary, because other people cannot know what is good for you, or somebody can, but usually the only person that knows what feels right, what is good for you right now, is you. And you don't need a third person standing between you and the right decision, or standing between you and the choice. Sometimes you just have to do it by yourself. I know it feels scary because you'll have all the responsibility. I know it feels, you know, lonely when you don't have anyone to ask and to have advice from. But trust me, as soon as you will learn to make choices alone and make those choices without any thoughts about what other people think and will I fit into, you know, certain society because of this choice, trust me, your life will become so much easier. And this skill of making choices which benefit you and you feel good about, but maybe they don't really suit the society or they don't really serve the people around you. And this is a really good one, and I really wish you luck in developing such a skill. Anyway, that was all for today, and I hope you will, you know, think about it twice, and maybe next time you will be making a choice that you'll consider this video.